Hi there guys, I hope you are having a good day. Now, Kubrat Pulev is apparently in beast mode and ready to shred Anthony Joshua to pieces. Now obviously we are currently waiting on a new date for Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev, and Pulev's promoter did say that he's getting fed up and they want to know the date, they want to know when they are fighting. Eddie Hearn needs to get his finger out and start getting this date sorted, and venue as well. Now obviously during the current climate it's not easy to get a date or venue or where the fight will be, because we don't know what will happen in 2 months' time. We don't know what will happen in 2 weeks' time at the moment. So it's quite difficult to know where the fight will be, venue, dates, all of that. So, I mean, it could be November. I think that's the latest it could be. Maybe December, but I don't think it will be any later than November. But it's just where the fight will be. Will it be in the UK? Will it be somewhere else? Croatia, Saudi Arabia, maybe somewhere else entirely? We don't know at the moment. But we do know that Eddie Hearn and Matchroom Boxing, including Anthony Joshua as well, want the fight in the UK. Now, it was talked about maybe being at the O2 Arena in front of a limited crowd. But to be honest, I think that do it in a stadium, then you have more room anyway. So at the O2, it's going to be crammed whether there's 5 or 10,000 people in there. It's a 20,000 capacity, but a stadium could be upwards of 40,000 depending on what stadium they go to. So they'd have more space and more opportunities to social distance, meaning that would be a better option than the O2. Plus it's outside as well, which also is beneficial, especially considering if everyone is in the O2, breathing the same air, shouting and all of that, it's not going to be the best thing coming back from this virus. Obviously, if there's open air, then it escapes. So the O2 is an option that Eddie Hearn has explored. Personally, I believe that a stadium would work better. It doesn't necessarily have to be a big stadium, but still, I believe that works better. But that's besides the point. Kubrat Pulev and his team want a date. They want to know when this fight is happening. Now, the IBF have explained that they will not force Anthony Joshua to make this fight. They will not force him to have it by a certain point, or they will strip him. The fight has to happen, but it's just when the fight can happen. Because if you think about all the money they will lose on a live gate, they need a crowd. So it's going to be difficult to do this fight behind closed doors, unless Kubrat Pulev wants to take a pay cut, because it is all very well Kubrat Pulev and his team putting pressure on Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn to get a date and venue sorted for this fight. But are they willing to take a pay cut then, if they want it sooner rather than later? I mean, that's going to have to be talked about. He'll earn 3 or 4 million from this fight with Anthony Joshua, but will he take less than that to have it sooner without a live crowd? That remains to be seen. It is one thing if they want to force this fight and make it happen as soon as possible, but it's another thing when you consider that they might have to take a pay cut. Will they want it sooner if that is the case? I don't think so. Now also, in addition to this talk about dates and venues and all of that, there is talk about Kubrat Pulev being in beast mode and ready to shred Anthony Joshua to pieces, which we have heard a lot from Kubrat Pulev, and I guess it's positive because he's going to come and fight. I hope he's going to come and fight, because if he does, that plays into Anthony Joshua's game plan completely. He can walk Pulev onto shots and he will take him out. Now, Kubrat Pulev is a good all-round fighter, but he's not A-level. He's not elite level. Anthony Joshua is definitely A-level. I think that he needs a Tyson Fury fight to push him to elite level, but still, he's an A-level heavyweight and he is levels above Kubrat Pulev. So ultimately, I believe that Pulev should not be beating Anthony Joshua. So him saying that he's in beast mode and ready to go means that we will get a good fight if he is coming to not lay down, if he is coming to win, which he should do. It's the World Heavyweight Championship. But the only thing with Kubrat Pulev in his only world title fight against Vladimir Klitschko, he froze. So he can say he's in the best condition of his life, he can say he's in beast mode, but he froze in his only world title fight in the biggest moment of his career. Who's to say he won't do it again when he gets in there with Anthony Joshua? I think that Kubrat Pulev is a good fighter. I think that he can cause Anthony Joshua problems, but I don't believe that he should be beating Anthony Joshua. I believe that Anthony Joshua is levels above Kubrat Pulev, and it will show on the night as long as Anthony Joshua shows up and is focused on Kubrat Pulev, because there is a lot of talk about Tyson Fury, but if he does not beat Kubrat Pulev, there is no fight with Tyson Fury. Anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Make sure you leave your thoughts in the comments below, leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.